Good morning, and welcome to another day of broadcasting here on the DutchMaz family of networks. We are broadcasted from the top of the steeplechase parachute jump at the allowable power of 1.21 gigawatts by the authority of YouTube and by the Federal Communications Commission. DutchMaz is owned by DutchMaz, incorporated and operated by the DutchMaz YouTube family of stations division of the DutchMaz live stream and video network. The programs broadcast on this channel are for the public without charge, unless super chatted, and may not be rebroadcast, recorded, or otherwise used without the prior written permission of DutchMaz. This is the seal of good practice. It identifies DutchMaz as a subscriber to the television code of the National Association of Broadcasters. Welcome, and enjoy our broadcast day.
Live from the west end of Coney Island, it's time for another exciting episode of Now in New York City Live. Will the city completely fall apart? Well, if it happens during the next 90 minutes, we'll be watching. Blah! Hey there. Hello there, people. Hello there, folks. And hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Margie Blah is the first one in the room, and Myrna Bergen, welcome. Good to see you, Robinson Lopes, and William out there in Brooklyn, welcome. Lorraine Raymond, good to see you, and Dave Jeffries in Niagara Falls, welcome. Good to see you, Ethan G. And Miss Nisi, welcome. Good to see you, LW 3366, and Phyllis, welcome. Good to see you, Phyllis 2284, welcome. Good to see you there. Maria Wall checking on in. I'm having a great Sunday night, and I hope you are having a great Sunday night. Good to see you, Maria. Good to see you, Retired JW, and Optimus Got Slimed, welcome. Good to see Autumn Alluring out there in Canarsie, and Sally Skipico also checking on in from Canarsie. All the Canarsie friends are here. Good to see you, Ronster, welcome, and Nina, welcome. Good to see you, Mish45, and I have caught up with the chat. I answer every single person who's in the chat, so if you feel like telling me off, the chat is unrestricted. You got 90 minutes starting right now. And good to see everyone. We have lots of stories to talk about. We got 90 minutes. It's going to fly by. It's going to go by so quick. But good to see everybody. Welcome. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday night. Let's go around the earth, cameras. Let's go. Coney Island is dark. People going to sleep. 10:02 on a Sunday night. We're doing the 10 o'clock news. Good evening, everybody. Beautiful night here in New York. Kind of chilly, 43 degrees with a real feel of 34. It's really fucking windy outside. I was going to stream today, but it was too windy outside. So I said, I'm gonna relax. It's your bedtime. Awesome. Well, Nina, can I lull you to sleep, Nina? Can I lull you to sleep? That's what I'm here for. It's like olden time media in a new kind of world. But good to see you there. Yes, the city that never sleeps. I forgot to do the trick. Do you need the big lights on? Let's do it. Now I look like I'm in the internet. Yeah. Now I look like I'm in the internet. I gotta be inside the internet. What the fuck? Good to see you, Jim Wolf. Welcome. Sal Muscles. Good to see you. Mike Hunt, NYC. Welcome. We got some great stories. We start out with a local story coming out of Jamaica Bay. Pelicans. Is it the end of civilization? Well, CBS 2 is going to report on that. Amongst many, many other stories. We'll check the transit and the traffic in about a minute. But let's go check out the super. We don't have the super radar lined up because we don't really need it. But there is our standby regular radar with the wind map there. We got some light snow flurries just outside of the city. Good to see you, Shamar Wells. Welcome, and shout out to all the lurkers and all the people from the Discord servers. Woo-hoo-hoo, let's go. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday night. It's the 20th episode of us doing this nonsense. So that's pretty cool. It's the 20th episode there. Yeah, it's so windy outside. Yeah, I didn't want to go outside either there, Ethan. I didn't want to live stream, right? Is that a great shot? Unbelievable, people. Look at all these beautiful earth cams. Earthcam.com. These are my favorites right here. But good to see everybody, people. Well, let's get into it. Let's do the traffic and transit. Brought to us by babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy in a box overnight guaranteed. Babiesovernight.com. Yes! I was not able to successfully complete the ferry challenge because my second device, I have 2 data devices. The second device ran out of data and was messing up the stream. So we're going to try again sometime after when the new route is inaugurated. There's a whole new ferry system coming up. You know what? I'll talk about that in a few minutes. But good to see you. Spent the hour yesterday. Retired JW spent the hour yesterday cleaning leaves. And then, the freaking wind blew the neighbor's leaves into your yard. Yeah, I would say fuck it, too. I agree. Good to see you, Jay Strolls. Welcome, everybody. Follow Jay Strolls, fantastic content creator and live streamer from San Antonio, Texas. Good to see you. Taconic Boy, welcome. You like my setup? Very unique. I got to stand out in this crazy internet world. Anyway, checking the traffic and transit. We do have a wind restriction for trucks on all the major bridges here in the city. And it looks like we have a little bit of traffic, probably construction traffic going over the Triple Cantilever. Other than that, it's a wide open ride. It's 10:05 on a Sunday night. Live view of the Brooklyn Bridge right there. Got a couple of people. I got one guy freezing his ass on the bridge. It's a quiet night on the bridge. A perfect night to take pictures if you don't mind the cold. Checking out the MTA transits here. Delays on the AC and E trains. What's going on over there? They're having delays in both directions while they conduct planned track and signal work there. So yeah, weekend delays. It's the weekend. It's the MTA. Issues on the D as well. D is running on the A and the C here. The A and the C trains are running via the D from Columbus down to West 4th Streets. And then planned parts suspended. We got lots. It's weekend service. So check that. A check-in citizen app. Report of an oven fire in an apartment. Somewhere in what was that there? Greenpoint, right? This is Greenpoint here. Oven fire in Greenpoint. So there you go. And checking our wind radars here. We do have snow showers in the area. Let's see our latest wind gust here from JFK Airport. Latest wind gust there. 22 mile an hour wind gust within the last few minutes. So yeah, it's kind of windy and cold outside. So stay inside with me. And can I entertain you, please? Maybe for the next 90 minutes, right? Anyway. Add some LED. You want me to add some LED lights? I need to add some LED lights. Yes. Mike, I agree with you. I need more LED lights behind me. But it's like a nice glow I have right now because I'm inside the internet. Yeah, somebody was burning the meatloaf. Exactly, Jay. Good to see Alicia K, girl. Welcome. Good to see everybody. People, welcome on into the show. Let's go to, since we have the World's Fair music playing, Skate Cam. Here is Skate Cam live, Bryant Park. There it is, people. Skate Cam is, isn't that lovely, holding her hand, making sure they don't fall. Is that their child they're forgetting behind them in tow? Oh, you gotta love the holidays here in New York. Bloody hell. All is quiet here in Coney Island. All is quiet out here. And what do we have here? Let's go to our other camera here. Let's go to Times Square. Street Cam. It's a crowded day up on the steps. I don't feel like being there. 43 degrees. The Earth Cam is reading. And yeah. No thank you. No thank you. It's chilly outside as well. Hey, you know what? If you're outside, have a great time, guys. Have a great time, everyone. Good morning, Australia. Good morning, Australia. Live cam right there. The webcam, Sydney.com. 2:07 in the afternoon right now in Sydney, Australia, as we look at the Harbour Bridge. And a beautiful view there as we look towards Sydney Opera House. It's a fine day in Sydney, Australia. 22 Celsius out there right now. That is nice. That is nice. And then what else we have here? Do we have Finland? I think this is Finland. Shout out to everybody sleeping. Good morning, Finland. Good morning. Good morning, Finland. Yeah, right. Lucky, right? Yeah, Ethan, isn't it? Aren't they so lucky how seasons and being on the northern or southern hemisphere? It's amazing, right? They're so lucky to be on that. They're so lucky to be on the southern side of the hemisphere. They get Christmas with 80-degree weather. Fahrenheit, that is. Let's go to Rotterdam, everybody. Live view Rotterdam. Kind of drizzly, rainy day over there in Rotterdam. Yeah, it looks like a good morning in Australia. Yes, it does. You missed the traffic and transit already, Jim. It's a fine-oiled machine. Good to see you. You missed the traffic and transit. But checking the transit really quick. I'll bring it up really quick here. Here you go, Jim. We got delays on the A, C, and E and the D trains. Planned suspensions on the 5, the 7, and the Q. Planned reroutes on the F and the R trains. Skipping stops on the 4 and the 6, and express to local on the 2, 3, and of course Staten Island Railway. Expect delays because it's Staten Island Railway. Good to see you there, cruising for blues, and welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great night. Will pelicans, ladies and gentlemen, will pelicans destroy the ecosystem of New York City? Channel 2 reports on that in about 2 minutes. So we are doing the 10 o'clock news after all the news that's not necessarily fit to print, but maybe to live stream. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We got 70. Wow, we got the lurkers. Shout out to the lurkers. 44. Hey, come on, hit the like button. It's free. There's 73 of you guys in here and only 44 likes. Hit that like button. Come on, guys. Can you guys hide? Anyway, hope everyone's having a great day. You're more than welcome, Jim. You are more than welcome, bud. Welcome on into the show, Lisa UK girl. Welcome. Your body's in Vegas, but your heart is in New York City. I feel that. I feel you cruising for a bluesing. I feel you on that one. Good to see everybody, people. Hit the like. Hit the like. But we're going to talk about pelicans in a second here. We're going to talk about pelicans. Pelicans were spotted in Jamaica Bay. It's supposedly a really unique thing that normally never really happens. So that's coming up. But until then, for the next 60 seconds, we will stare at the skate cam here. This is the Bryant Park skate cam here on the Bryant Park YouTube channel, so you can check them out if you want to just stare at people. I wish they played the music from over there, but they don't. It's a muted feed, so you add your own music if you can. I highly recommend it. Maybe some public address music from the 1964-65 World's Fair. I don't know, people. We'll be outside tomorrow. Guys, we're going to do a live stream tomorrow. We're going to do something we haven't done in a while, and that's a tour guide I need to do periodically, so stay tuned. And we're back to the basics tomorrow, and yes, we will be in Manhattan. Big numbers tomorrow, so we will be in Manhattan tomorrow. So make sure you tune on in and make sure that you write down everything I say on pen and paper in case the bomb drops. Anyway, good to see you there. Fawn Marie, good to see you there, Fawn Marie. It's all good, Fawn Marie. It's all good. 68 people watching, 56 likes. Thank you, guys. Reminders. Where I know you. Everybody wants to see the wipeout. That's the thing, Jim. Everybody. That's why I go to the Rockefeller ice skating rink, is to maybe see some people take each other down. You know, domino effect, a domino effect kind of thing. I don't know. It's something that you do during this wonderful holiday season. But good to see everybody. Let's continue. Let's get on with the news here. We actually have local news. And dozens of brown pelicans were spotted in Jamaica Bay. A very important and maybe kind of scary story. Yeah, CBS 2 is reporting on this. Here we go.
Finally tonight, a new and unusual sighting here in New York City. Scientists are closely watching dozens of brown pelicans spotted in Jamaica Bay this week. And as John Diaz explains, it's raising the possibility that this southern species may be calling the city home.
Oh, they're moving in.
On a windy November morning, conservation specialist and photographer Benjamin Forbes trekked down to the shorelines at Breezy Point, Queens. And checking on the habitat the way he does most weeks, but lately spotting something that immediately stands out.
Yeah, there's one pelican, two.
That's right, brown pelicans, a bird most people associate with warmer climates.
Yeah, it's stunning to have them here.
But the small group he saw Friday is nothing compared to what he saw earlier this week.
In groups, fishing, diving in
wow.
at least 45 pelicans. It was quite incredible.
Right away, he says he grabbed his camera and started snapping photos and videotaping them. Experts say the visuals are unlike anything they've seen while working with coastal and avian life around New York City, saying the birds should have migrated south by now. Never have they documented this many so late in the season.
These kinds of numbers, it was very exceptional.
Now, while this may be a wonderful find, experts say this could also serve as a warning sign.
Climate change is here.
Ecologist
Climate
Jose
change.
Ramirez
I agree.
says the surge in pelicans is a mixed signal.
I agree.
While climate change is pushing the southern species further north, it's also a sign that
hey, that's
decades
where I live.
of cleaner water have made New York's coastline healthier. The same improvements bringing back whales,
we got whales,
and seals.
Seals,
definitely one of
dolphins.
the main drivers of these species, not only adapt but to thrive.
He also predicts it could mean some won't even migrate.
If they stay here longer, will it mess up our
The
ecosystem?
concern is more when they start to displace other species.
There you go.
It's something that we have to prepare for.
From Breezy Point, Queens, John Diaz, CBS News, New York.
Oh,
Experts
John
say typically
Diaz.
this time of year and into the winter, you may see pelicans in southern New Jersey, but even 100 miles makes a big difference for these birds.
100 miles makes a big difference. Thank you so much, CBS2. Well, that's kind of scary. The climate is changing, duh. All the pollutants we've been putting into it. Anyway. William in Brooklyn, I'm happy the power is back on. And, are there cameras that show Santa's home? That's pretty cool. You like his camera? Yeah, right, Optimus? Yeah, those bird photographers have serious camera stuff. J617, good to see you. Maybe mermaids will come back. Maybe the animals, no. Listen, you know, like how before an earthquake hits, all like the dogs and cats start freaking out, all the animals start freaking out. They're well ahead of the curve. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's gonna be pigeons versus pelicans soon. That's gonna be wild. Is New York City gonna be home to the bird wars? Are we gonna have the bird wars up here in New York? The birds will be eating and they do kind of already eat each other. Hey, if I could live stream it. If I could live stream it, I'm there. If I could live stream that, I'm there. Will pelicans come raining onto the Bryant Park ice skating rink? Probably not. Have the bird wars begun yet? It might begin right there in Bryant Park. You never know. You never know. Are you new to the broadcast? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Welcome to, well, I am broadcasting from New York City. Nothing's happening on, let me check Citizen app really quick, make sure the world hasn't ended. Make sure everything's all cool over the last 3 minutes we've been talking about stuff. Let's see, what else we have going on here on Citizen app? Nothing. 2-car collision. All right, we got a 2-car collision, Sutton Place. 2-car collision, Sutton Place, 57th Street, 1st Avenue. A little fender bender bumperinos there. A little fender bender bumperinos. The Pelicans are greedy. I mean, they have big mouths. The Pelicans have big mouths, so you know. The Pelican can do. Yeah, listen. I'm ready for the Bird Wars. Bring it. Bring it. I need some entertainment. I need something new to live stream. I need a new angle to this. I need a new angle to this nonsense I do here. Anyway, it was a chilly day here in New York. Oh, by the way, you know, I wasn't gonna show this camera, but you know, we have time to wrap here again. We have a wrap time here, so we do have a network intel sent this camera over to me, and this is the I Need to Travel Now YouTube channel, which features a camera not that far from where I'm broadcasting. This is, I want to say this is near Lincoln High School. This is near Lincoln High School. We're looking at the Belt Parkway here, probably about 2 miles from where I am right now. So this is the closest camera, live camera. So again, I Got to Travel Now YouTube channel. He has his live camera here. I don't know why he has a GIF going, wow, 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 wow. Anyway, good to see you, time lapse. Welcome. I'll keep that. The Bell Parkway traffic is moving beautifully. That's what we could focus on that. And good morning, Sydney. Good morning, Sydney. And good morning and good evening there, time lapse. Welcome. We are monitoring everything happening now in New York City live. And I hope everyone, well, we're right now in live view here, Sydney, Australia, 2:18 in the afternoon. 2:19 now, 2:19, sorry. Isn't that annoying? I was going to use that camera today for the show, but when you have the graphic going, wow, wow, wow. We need more pets than humans in this world? I agree. Yes, I agree. More animals, please. Because, wow, wow. But it's a cool camera. I mean, it's a high-res camera. The guy's, you know, it's probably where the guy lives or whatever. or his place of work. Wow. Wow. I love the camera. Keep it up. I subscribed. But no need for the GIF. Everything else is perfect. No need for... Maybe he's covering... I just realized maybe he's covering up the house. Is he covering up the house? I think he's covering up the house. You're probably covering up the house. Okay. I stand correct. Maybe you need that wow in there. Good to see you, Catherine Drew. Catherine Drew, ladies and gentlemen, went to a wedding in Ohio. She drove 10 hours, and she said never again. She's flying the next time. I feel you on that one, Catherine. I feel you on that one. I would have, like, can you take a train? Oh, you might not be able to take a train. Yeah, I would fly. I would fly. Any truck sim in the future? I don't know. This gets more viewership than the truck sim. But then again, the truck sim, we're doing it now. We could really rap. So, sham wow. Sham wow. But maybe some truck simulator. They keep on doing updates. There's some fun stuff going on in the truck simulator. It's looking fantastic. It keeps looking better and better and better. It's fun seeing all the rip-off American Truck Simulator games. Anyway. 21 minutes past the hour, ladies and gentlemen. 21 minutes past the hour. Let's see. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about a gallivanting chimp. A chimp was gallivanting around the zoo. And where was this chimp? In Indianapolis. We're going to Indianapolis, everybody. Indianapolis, Indiana, where a chimp gallivanted around the zoo. Coming up in the next 90 seconds. YouTube is getting harder every day. What do you mean by that? That's like a vague question. There's many things that are really easy about YouTube, and there's other things. YouTube's getting more complex. There's more creators on here than ever, and I should know. It's a complex college of ideas and humans and technology, and it's ever expanding. And the AI slop that's being pushed out there, I fucking hate it. You could have an hour-long video, and they basically say nothing. I don't know how you do that with words. Well, I stream SantaCon. No, I didn't. I'm not good. I don't stream SantaCon. That's not my thing. Ange, good to see you, Ange. Welcome. Jay Strolls. Yeah, you saw that on NBC. Did you see it on ABC earlier? Right? Wasn't that crazy? Yeah. It's becoming stricter. I wouldn't say it's becoming stricter, Ethan. Not, absolutely not, actually. Actually, if anything, YouTube is pretty lenient in what they do. There's a reason for terms of service. We'll have this discussion in 30 seconds. I'm so happy that Kick.com is falling apart and begin to die because they have no terms of service. So there's terms of service here on YouTube, and people be commenting some disrespectful shit, completely out of pocket, and I, for one, not gonna take it. Anyway. Jeffrey Wakeland. Good to see you, Jeffrey. Welcome on in, everybody, to the show on this windy night. Let's continue on with the news. A chimp was caught gallivanting, and a chimp was caught after escaping its enclosure, gallivanting around the Indianapolis Zoo. United Press International reporting on this. And this guy, he was just hanging out, man. What the hell? Visitors to the Indianapolis Zoo on Friday morning were asked to shelter in place after a chimpanzee got loose from its enclosure for an adventure around the park. The female chimpanzee was spotted outside of its enclosure around 10 o'clock in the morning on Friday, with park officials issuing a guest lockdown, and the Indianapolis Fire Department was called in to assist in case they were needed for anything there. The chimp, which Fox 59 Indianapolis reported named Mara, did not escape from the zoo grounds after being spotted on top of her enclosure. Zoo officials managed to corner her and sedate her before returning her back to her enclosure without any injuries and while being sustained sustained by the staff anyway, or zoo guests. WRTV ABC reported that the Waynes Township School District had 2 field trips scheduled for the zoo. The group of the groups of 2nd, 7th, and 8th graders. But the children's access to the park was delayed as they grabbed Mara from running around the park there. Zoo guests were safe at all times, the zoo officials said there to the Indianapolis Star. There were no injuries to guests or to the zoo staff or the animal. They're quoted as saying that the zoo's security, animal care, and veterinary teams train for these scenarios and respond in a textbook and professional manner. The zoo has reopened back to normal conditions, the officials have said. Mara went for a little trip, and she had a good time, but luckily Mara and no guests were harmed. Rebel Radio News time now is 25 minutes past the hour. Good to see you, Mr. Metalhead Warrior. Welcome up there in the Pelhams. Mark Freeman checking on in down there in Texarkana. And JS888885. You love that sketch of Coney Island with me behind me? That's done by a German artist. That's, what's her name? Oh my God, I'm going to blank on her name, but you know what? I'm going to show you her Instagram. How about that? I'll do the next best thing. I'll do the next best thing. There she is. Tolg Brandstein. Christine Tolg. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. There we go. Give her a big follow. She is the one who did that. I was part of an art piece in Germany. And I thought that was like the coolest thing. Give her a follow. And she did that. She did that drawing for me from a live stream. That's one of the coolest things somebody's ever given me from a live stream. Like, it really is. It's humbling, I'm telling you. It's humbling. The amount of love and support I get from you guys is truly humbling. It's a beautiful thing, and I love the community that we've created here. So I'm very, very grateful for it. But good to see you, Cynthia's Sunflowers. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people watching from Seattle. Let's go. I appreciate that, JS. I appreciate that. More exciting adventures to come. We'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow. We'll be back in Manhattan tomorrow for more exciting adventures. We're back to the main event, Manhattan. So we're bound to run into some Christmas stuff tomorrow. I think we're going to end it at Rockefeller Center tomorrow. We're going to do it's going to be a classic tour tomorrow. So get ready. We're going back to basics tomorrow. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a little chilly, but at least the sun is shining. 72 people watching. Let's go. 71 likes. Let's go. Yes. Appreciate that, guys. Retired JW had a deer run through an elementary school glass door in Amherst, Ohio. Amazing. The deer got up and ran away. It's like Retired JW knows what I'm going to talk about. Do you see the reflection of the next story in my glasses, Retired? Yo, coming up in about 30 seconds, we're going to talk about a deer jumping through a school cafeteria window during breakfast. Yes. And we have videotape, too. I believe we have videotape. Yes, we do. We have videotape of this. So we are going to, Ohio, everyone. A junior high school in Ohio. In about 20 seconds. Retired JW. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. There's these deer stories come up from time to time, so as long as they're fine. Oh, is that the story? Is that the same story? Did you hear about this in the news, Retired? All right, United Press International reporting. A deer jumps through a window there. A deer jumps through a school cafeteria window during breakfast. Let's read the story. I know, so random, right? A deer smashed through a window at a junior high school cafeteria in Amherst, Ohio, as staff were preparing breakfast for the school students. Students and staff were stunned when the deer made a surprise entrance through a large window pane at full speed, according to reports. As they're quoted as saying that, as shocking as the event was to witness, we are happy to report that no significant injuries took place, although a couple of students and staff members were present in the cafeteria when the deer came charging through the window, Amherst Junior High School principal Andrew Huffman said in an official press release. The deer crashed through the window around 7:20 in the morning. Cafeteria employees were starting to serve breakfast to the students, according to the principal there. The video of the incident shared with social media outlets show two deer running across the sidewalk in front of the school when one of the deer is seen charging directly at the windows near the school's bus loop and bike racks. The video then switches cameras here and shows a deer slamming into a cafeteria table, struggling to keep its footing on the tile floor as it attempts to get back up to speed. A few people in the cafeteria were also seen running out of the path of the animal there. The principal said that staff were able to help the Amherst Police Department barricade and contain the deer, guiding it onto the stage before leading it out of the cafeteria's back door. The principal said that we are grateful to all the adults who came to aid in this situation, adding that the school day would continue as normally as possible, including offering all the students a chance to receive a breakfast during their first period after the deer was escorted off this campus. Let's go to the videotape here. Wild information here. Oh, you're 15 minutes away from here. Ah, no wonder you knew about this story. So here we go. Good to see everybody. Good to see you, Cynthia. Did I miss anybody? Good to see anybody. Oh, there it goes. Oh, he's running. Oh, he's hopping. Oh, that one was hopping. Oh, man, that one ran right into the fuck. That went straight down. Now the deer is coming at the bottom here. Whoa, he's sliding around. A couple of kids running away there. All right. And they get 3 kids in there as the kids run around. Why they gotta blur out the kids? It's a school. Anyway, oh, poor thing. Everyone's closing the doors. They sequestered the deer in there. Yeah, Dutch, you hear about the runaway deer with a runaway train with a sleeping operator? Yes. Yes. That was in San Francisco. Okay, there you go. The deer trying to get out. Let's see. Does this video continue on here? It does. We got 15 more seconds of this. Deer, as the deer. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. But there you go. All right. The deer. Oh, we got more footage of the deer actually getting out. The deer gets out. Yay! The deer got out. Yay! And the deer was out to poach some garbage cans for another day. Wild deer. And retired JW is just 15 minutes from there. That's pretty wild. Yeah, yeah, oh dear, he was window shopping. He was window shopping there, Holla. Welcome. But yes, I did hear about the runaway train with the sleeping operator. That was in San Francisco. Crazy video. Crazy video. That was like a week ago already now. I would not want to be on a train with a sleeping operator. Lopez, good to see you. Maybe it was Sloppy Joe's for lunch. I think so. Good to see. Hey, have you not said hello yet? Tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. 33 minutes past the hour. Go around the Earth cameras here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Did you have a great weekend? I hope you did. There we go. You're hearing me make the show. 79 people watching, 75 likes. That's what I like to see. Good to see everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. Pretty night here. If it was like 10 degrees warmer, it'll be perfect. Or maybe the wind. Can we shut the wind off? I'm a little over the wind already. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired of the wind. I'm not a fan of it. Look, the wind is so strong it's bringing snow showers down here. The metalheads, y'all might be getting a very light snow right now. You might be getting a very, very light snow right now. Can't wait for Thanksgiving. Me too. I can't wait for Thanksgiving as well. I am excited. Let's go around the wind readings here. Here in New York City live. Robin's Reef out there off the coast of Staten Island there. 20 mile an hour wind there. Let me see. Do we have a breeze? Actually, it might be just sustained at 20 something miles an hour. Literally about a couple of 100 yards from here. Wind direction's only 9, gusting to 19. I don't believe that. Oh my God! And Diana Lee gifting 5 memberships of Dutch Miles Plus. All right, we got to do it now, people. And the winners are Network, Peggy Victor, Lorraine Raymond. Let's gonna go through them all. Right, here's Network. Peggy Victor. Coming up next is gonna be Lorraine Raymond. Come on. Sean M. And don't worry, Diana, you didn't break it. Sean N. Come on, give me Sean. Give me Sean. There it is. And Barbara. Give me Barbara. Come on, let's see Barbara. There it is. Barbara Lee. So, Barbara. There it is. Right? Sean, Lorraine, Peggy, and Network. Thank Diana Lee for your free month of membership to Dutch Miles Plus. Now you can officially say that you are one of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba, one of us. One of us, people. One of us. Thank you so much, Diana Lee, for gifting those memberships. Much appreciated. It keeps changing how it works. It's supposed to let me know that you gifted the memberships, but then if it lists them out individually, it's like sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. It's weird. Anyway, thank you so much, Anna Lee, for letting me know that my alerts work. I appreciate that tremendously. So, yeah. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. Oh, they have cleared the ice, by the way. They have cleared the ice. They have cleared the ice in Bryant Park, everybody. They have cleared the ice in Bryant Park. Skate cam is at this point on hold. That's right, Fawn Marie, one of us. That's right, Fawn Marie, one of us. Let's see how the traffic is moving on the, let's see how the traffic is moving on the belt. Wow! 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 Okay, I guess the traffic is going great. By the way, I need to travel now. Thank you so much for the traffic camera. It's much appreciated. Anyway, Times Square, somewhere where I don't want to be. 43 degrees right now, live in Times Square. There is red steps at the TKTS booth. Will we walk by there tomorrow? Pfft, I don't know. By the way, thanks to Network Intel, we have that camera. So Network Intel, you got a channel membership, and thank you so much for that camera there. Let me see. Are we going to? Oh, we're going to our next story already. Look at this. The show is just flying by. You know, Lopez. I don't know if there's an official camera. That's good. You know, when we first started. You know, actually, let me get some more time to talk here. I'm gonna try to find that right now. I don't think there is though. I don't think the official tree cam is up because they wait for it to get like lit and turned on. So let's see if we could find it. But when I first started doing these home live streams, that was the first feed I ever used. They used to, NBC used to have a feed of the tree, no commercials, no nothing. You could just watch the ice skating rink go. And when I first started doing this format here that we're doing right now, which has evolved over the last, I don't know how many years, that was the very first camera. That was the very, very first camera. So... yeah, I still have it. I still have it as a link, but I doubt this link works. This link is so old. This link is so old. Does it work? Oh, shit. Yeah, of course they're going to give me like an NBC ad. Of course. We might have the tree camera here, Lopez. Thanks for keeping me on point. Especially when I'm doing these home streams here. I got to entertain you people. Oh wait, no, Video Player can't. Come on, you can play it. Come on, you can play it. This is such an old. Oh, this is a really old webpage. I'm gonna show you. I am set up like the war room. If you have no idea what this looks like on this end here, I have so many screens. So this is an old link I used to use. But look at. I don't know if you guys can see the date this link was published. This was published on November 7th. 2018. This link that I'm using right now was published on November 7th, 2018. And then here's the crazy thing. The last time it was updated was in January 2020. Wow. I keep all these links to do the show. This is probably the oldest link. So... story time. Now I'm gonna find. Let me see if I can find an updated camera. But that link is so old. Oh my god. Let's see if we could get a live view now. Let's see here. Let's see here. Is EarthCam doing the tree? No, that's a link from 2003. I need something more recent than that. I guess not. I guess that old ass link. I guess they might not do. You know, they might not do this live stream anymore. That's 11 months ago. Watch a live feed. Okay, here it is. But this is the old. Let me see here. Blah 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 blah. Christmas. Blah 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 blah. It's a beautiful tree. Blah 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 blah. There's no link here because the links don't work anymore. This is literally one of the first things I ever did when I did these home. Yeah, I guess we don't have, unfortunately. Maybe this one? offline. Yeah, that one's offline. Yeah, I don't think we actually have a live cam. I think they wait for the live cam to yeah, we don't even have Top of the Rock. Top of the Rock's camera's down here too. All right. Unfortunately, there is no live stream of the Rockefeller Center tree cam. Now, there might be one later on. There might be one that's created later on. Let me just check one more thing. Let me go back to that old link. And I'm going to see if I could do an internal search here. Yeah, it's just stories. It's just stories. Let me see here. They probably got on that thing where, like, you know, you might have to pay for it. Oh, wait, is this? Oh, we have like a link here. Ooh, wait, does this work? Ooh, you're more than welcome, Lopez. Gonna try one more thing here. Yep. Yeah, that link is. So that is not to say. That is not to say that there's not going to be a live cam for the tree. So, and if I find one, we'll use it on the show the next time. But wow, I went down memory lane on that one. All right, we'll continue on. Good to see everybody. Welcome. Good to see you. So who likes the 90s out there? Are you a fan of the 90s? What are some of your favorite 90s things that you like? Like Pogs? MP3 players? What are they? Let me know now. It's time. Do you like the 90s? Do you know that 1990s culture has dominated 2025? Did you live in the 90s? Do you yearn to live in the 90s? Right, Jay? You like the 90s, Jay? Me too. Do you like the 90s, people? Now is the time to sound off right now. And coming up next, we're going to talk about how entertainment, 1990s culture dominated 2025. As we wind down this year already, we're already doing the New Year's stories. Your body's 90, nice. Right? It's encased in scaffolding, black mesh, can't see the shrouded in black mesh. The glorious 90s, right? 90s country music was great. The Boot Stoop Boogie and all that shit. There's so many 90s country songs that I've memorized in my brain because they were just good. That was real country. Katya, good evening. Good to see you. 90s music, 90s TV. It was the best decade. It was the best decade. And have you guys noticed? Have you guys noticed that that it permeated through 2025? Did you notice anything about that? Cruising for a Blues, and yeah, blues concerts, B.B. King. Blues was big in the 90s. Fawn Marie's liver survived the 90s. My liver survived the early 2000s. I feel you on that one. Right? 90s metal, 90s metal peaked. All the music genres peaked in the 90s. Let's be honest. All the music genres. Guess, bangs, MP3 players. Right? The first MP3 players. Oh my God. When a megabyte was a megabyte. I have a memory card somewhere around here. It's a 4 megabyte card. For like a camcorder. That I have no idea where it is. But I have it somewhere. Oh, right? 90s old 90s music was good. I find myself constantly listening to 90s music. It's a thing I do. Right? Rock was amazing, right? This before the cell phones were like you had to talk. Most people had like pagers and stuff. I had the alphanumeric pager. Early text messages were what? 47 characters? What was it? 47 characters? Oh man, it was simple at times, people. Right? The first CD recorder was $1,000. It's true. Time-lapse, that's true. But United Press International is reporting that entertainment back from the 1990s culture dominated 2025. Here are the 2025 top pet names. Have you heard of an animal of your loved one named after these pet names here? So, yes, we're talking about dogs and cats and their names, people. The top trending names for cats and dogs in 2025 here in the United States were mainly inspired by entertainment and linked to the animals' looks and personalities, and they've retained a consistency for more than a decade. It's for its 2025 analysis of the top names given to new pets in the country, and the animal boarding company Rover used these results from this year's survey to focus on names that are trending up rather than focusing on long-time favorites and options that remain extensively popular. They're quoted as saying that this year we decided to really dig into trends and separate them from the classic popular names. And the number one names this year were Luna and Charlie. And I have met a Luna this year. So Luna and Charlie there have grown less than 5% over the years. But in other words, popular names and classics and favorites, but they aren't necessarily reflecting future naming trends there, whatever the hell that means. Anyway, to determine the top trending names for last year, the folks at Rover analyzed all pets younger than 2 years of age that were added to the company's database between August 2024 and September 2025. From there, the pets were split into various categories, ranging from overall top names and trending names by state, those reflecting entertainment, sports, and food, amongst others. Additionally, a survey of pet parents, which Rover conducted via Pollfish, included 1,000 people who gave the company some insight on how they selected their dog and cat's name. For new puppies, about 33% of people already had an idea of what they would name their new animal, and nearly half, 45%, based on their pet's personality or appearance. For those who named their dogs based on personality, most common sources for names were entertainment, breed, human names, and nature. And it was the same was true for people with new kittens as well. For male puppies, the three highest trending names over and during the 12-month period were Caesar, Mustafa, and Oswald. While the top three female names for puppies were Elfie, Tuksuki, and Rumi. All six increased more than 100% in use over the last year, and Elfie was up 244%. But I haven't seen any of those cats and dogs this year. Anyway, for kittens, the top three male names were Tater, Milton, and Stewie, and for female kittens, it was Priscilla, Snowball, and Pickle. When considering popular names in individual states, people in the western states leaned into rugged outdoors names. And Aspen was top for puppies in Alaska, and Boots was very popular in Oregon, and Remington in Ohio, and Bandit out there in Montana. For kittens, Washington named a lot of its cats Durkee, while Utah residents went with Sunny, and in Colorado, Ranger was at top of the list there. And in other trends included sweets in the Southwest, like Chiquita, topped the puppies list in Arizona, and Coco was popular for cats in Texas, while the Midwest leaned into pop culture names, choosing names like Simba, Loki, Butters, and Nimbus. For pop culture across the United States, the top puppy names included Forrest Gump, Gracie Lou Freebush, and Willy Wonka, with kittens receiving Bill Murray, Mary Kate, Fat Louie, and Jack Sparrow. For 2026, Rover said that it expected to see many of the names on next year's list, specifically noting that the new Wicked movie and K-pop Demon Hunters are likely to influence the top pet names, as will others from Severance, Helly, and Taylor Swift references such as Ophelia, Elizabeth Taylor, and Opate. We're also keeping an eye on customer trends, Rover said. Labubu and Zimono are brand new to the list this year, so we are curious to see if we're going to see any more blind box related names next year. So, what do you think? Are animal names getting convoluted and nonsensical, and or should we just stick with the classics? Let's discuss. You hope that metal and rock make a comeback. I agree. I agree, Jay. I agree. Yes, real metal has never left. You got to know where to look for it. I think all music genres you have to really dig deep and look for the stuff nowadays. There's so much terrible music out there, and it's always being played in Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, I'll see you soon, Maria Wall. Get some sleep. Almost 1 o'clock in the morning out there. 12:52 where Maria's watching. So get some sleep, Maria. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Got to take a better listening than back in the 80s and 90s. The metal. Listen. There ain't nothing wrong with playing the replays there, Jay. Right? Some of those names were cute, right? Really? Did you see one of the cats named Labubu? That's my cat, Labubu. Norm out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Good to see you. Welcome. What wacky pet names did you pick up on this year? 90. I don't know how this kind of chimed in with 90s culture, but I guess that little blurb there. Okay. It is what it is. Your girlfriend's family named their puppy Indiana Jones or Indy. I like that. That's a nice name. I like that. Come here, Indy. Come here, Indy. Come on. Let's hang out, Indy. Come on. Warm up my feet. My feet are cold. By the way, we have 89 people, 89 likes, 86 people watching. Let's get to 100 likes before we end the show. And music these days is horrible. Yeah, anything up to the 2000s, it's fine. Exactly, Catherine. I'm right there with you. I'm right there. Like 2000, was it 2008? Really? Right? Like the early 2000s. I mean, mind you, there's still good music happening out there. But like we mentioned earlier, you got to go looking for it. You got to go like really digging deep, and it's really a very specific kind of sound. I don't know. I remember an analog world, so. Katia Brutus's Cocker Spaniel is named Daisy, or was named Daisy. I love that name. Your puppy just took a Labubu on the rug. Hey, honey, little puppy took a Labubu on the rug there. It's all nasty. A runny, wet Labubu all over the carpet. Took a Labubu. We do need some Rebel Radio. I gotta use the Twitch. I gotta use Twitch more often. Rebel Radio is like work. Rebel Radio is like that's DJing, man. I gotta make it so that everyone knows when it's gonna happen. We gotta do a big build up to it. I gotta figure out an exact schedule. I need a schedule. A proper schedule here on the live stream. That's what I need to do. Just going on randomly is killing me. Anyway, if you're new to the broadcast, or are you just hanging out for a few moments, let me know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We have 35 more minutes left in the show. So if you haven't told me how you really feel about me, now is your time. Now is your time to let me have it. Right? Does the accent make it better? Honey, the cat took a Labubu everywhere. Runny, messy, it's kind of warm, it's no solids. People, all the cats and dogs taking Labubus everywhere. Smells like sardines. Smells like sardines in the house. Anyway, glad you found my channel. Oh my goodness, Frank, good to see you, Frank. Did the Rangers really lose a heartbreaking loss tonight? What's the score there, Frank? What's the score? Give me the score. I'll report the score really quick. Give me the score. I want to know the score. Right, with the accent, it's funnier. Yes, the accent makes up for the whole thing. You got some requests? Good. Beverly Smith just got home from work. Hope you didn't work too hard. Jay, everybody has requests. The next radio show is going to be great. We're gonna have some great music on the next radio show. Whenever we get around to doing it. It feels like getting warmer in here. I feel like I'm getting warm, or I'm just doing the show. 92 people watching. Yo, let's go. 92 likes. Let's keep it up there. So we got our sports report, thanks to Frank Brescia with sports. The Red Wings scored in the final 3 minutes of tonight's game against the Rangers there. Rangers lose 2-1. The Rangers lose to the Red Wings 2-1 in a tough loss. Were they playing here or over there? Anyway, hope they're doing good. One Love, good to see you. Welcome. Don't worry, the Rangers will have it again, people. The Rangers will have it again. How much time we go? Oh, we got 3 minutes here. We got 3 minutes, and we got to get to start the show all over again. At least for one more half hour. You can fit around 50,000 albums on. I know. Don't get me started. Time lapse. Don't get me started about fucking Don't get me started about storage capacity on these tiny ass devices. Oh, the Islanders also lost tonight 2-1. Boo. Tonight was not a good night for the hockey teams. Tonight was not a good night for the hockey teams. I'm sorry to hear that, guys. But yeah, time lapse. Don't get me started. I look at the some of these memory cards now, and they're like the micro SD cards, and it blows my mind. And that's the first thing I would think of time lapse. I have an 80 gig iPod, completely filled to the brim with music. Completely filled to the brim. So it's like, I would love 2 terabytes of music. You need to stream shit. You just put the fucking headphones on. You could enjoy that shit. Or you go really crazy, get like the lossless audio. It's like practically like listening to like an album, like an analog album. Man, the kids don't know how good they have it. And I like the fact that in 2025, I did notice more people moving from like Spotify and Amazon, all them streaming services, and they're getting like physical like devices with like hard drives. It's really cool. No, the original iPod, it was so mind-blowing having all that music on you. And yeah, it's nice to see it coming back. Good to see you, Deborah. Welcome. Yeah, right. The lossless audio is amazing. Yeah, that's right. Mr. Metalhead has over 4,700 CDs and on physical copies there. Yeah, files are not true releases. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the files shared on like, remember the BitTorrent? That's what got me in trouble. The BitTorrent got me in trouble. I had to download that Miley Cyrus album from my friend, and I got the physical letter from my cable company. Said, you downloaded this file. Don't do that again. That's our first warning. Right, still got your old iPod? Me too. You got a 5 gig iPod. Nice. iPods are fantastic. Yeah, so much music out there. I know, and a lot of it's not streaming. I fell down the rabbit hole of city pop music. I want to live in Japan in the 70s and 80s. I know it'll never happen again. I have no concept of what it was really like, but the music was fucking great. Have no idea what they're singing about, but I like the music. But anyway, a lot of that music you can't find anywhere. You got to find it on YouTube videos everywhere. Ugh. Anyway. We're so lucky. Right, you still use your iPod? Nice. Katya, your dad has a large collection of records? That's a beautiful thing. Guess what, everybody? It's the top of the hour. Yeah. From somewhere in Coney Island, it's our final half hour of Now in New York City Live. We'll check the transit and the traffic, and we'll do everything else that's fit to print. It's 11 o'clock here, and we're doing the 11 o'clock news. Anyway, let's continue on traffic and transit. Brought to us by babiesovernight.com, your new bundle of joy in a box overnight, guaranteed. No traffic to speak of because it's 11 o'clock at night. I have no idea what's happening on East 6th Street. Maybe Mr. Bass is freaking out. Who knows? But everything is nice and quiet here. Again, we have a wind advisory on the Bridges and Tunnels live DOT camera view recorded in Potato Vision of the Brooklyn Bridge. And nobody on... Well, again, I've got some tourists there freezing their ass, taking pictures on the bridge. It's another beautiful night. Lots of transit delays on the 1, 2, and 3 trains. Ooh, downtown 1, 2, and 3 trains are running with delays after they removed the train from service. Is somebody pooping it? Delays as well on the A and the E train and the D train. Go to go to mta.info for more information. Yes, no queue service between Coney Island and Prospect Park for the next 3 weekends. Correcto mundo. Part suspended. In Brooklyn, there's no Q train service between Prospect Park and Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue. And they're doing that on November 14th and 17th, November 21st to 24th, and November 28th to December 1st. So only on the weekends from 11:30 at night to 5 o'clock in the morning. The Q train runs between 96th Street on the Upper East Side of Manhattan all the way down to Prospect Park as the last stop. Free shuttle buses where everyone acts ratchet are available if you're willing to deal with the nonsense. Unless right now, there's nobody on the bus right now. Checking a Citizen app. There was a 2-car collision a little before 8:30 here in Sutton Place, 57th Street, 1st Avenue. And it looks like we have a little bumper fenderino there. Other than that, there's nothing, right? There's nothing major, right? Nothing major going on. We have an EMS presence. EMS presence in Williamsburg, Brooklyn on Montrose Avenue. What else we got going on here? We got something going on. Shot spotter there. Out in Hillside, New Jersey there. So we have a shot spotter activation there. Checking on in there with the Citizen app. We got snow showers. A lot of these snow showers may not be reaching the ground right now, but we do have snow showers passing through the area, and it's very windy outside. We have gusts up to 18, 20, 25 miles an hour. It's a windy and cold night, and maybe you'll get a flurry or two tonight, lasting into possibly very, very early tomorrow morning, like 3 in the morning. Everything should be drying up. Will the city come to a complete paralyzing stumble and fall in the next 25 minutes? Stay tuned and find out. Did they pee on the train? Did they pee on the train? I don't know if they peed on the train. Torch Cam live. And let's go to Bryant Park. There it is, people. Bryant Park. Will we see any? Oh, he almost fell. Wait, we're gonna have to stay with this. Will he fall? This is the Bryant Park camera. Go to the Bryant Park's YouTube channel. Give him a follow. They have 2 cameras going, by the way. They have 2 cameras going up at Bryant Park. So the other, the guy in the bottom's almost falling. Yeah, why do people rent skates and they don't know how to skate? It's like, why do people who don't know how to ride, who do bicycle tours, why do they come on bicycle tours? Like, I don't know how to ride a bicycle. Like, then why did you come on my bicycle tour? Oh, he was just showing off that guy. He's not really gonna fall. Oh, wait, maybe he is. He looks kind of drunk. Did he drink too much? Did he have too many spiked eggnogs? Yeah, they got this camera here, Katya. Bryant Park has a webcam here on YouTube. But I hope everyone's having a fun night. You need some Benny Hill music. I'll get the copyright for that. You know I have it. I have. Why are you gonna make me? I'm gonna get in trouble, and I kind of don't care. I kind of don't care. Where is it? There it was. Let's see. Let's do that one. There you go. Yeah, he's just pretending. Exactly. He's just pretending to be cool and chill. Let's do it, people. Let's do it. Ready? Welcome to Bryant Park, people. Yeah, right. You rent skates to learn how to skate, and eventually you buy your own. It's true. Let's see. Will anybody fall? This is a 4-minute song, and we're gonna get this is gonna give me the copyright because this is like the official one. I gotta keep talking over it. Ooh, lightning just hit a high-rise next to you guys. What? That's crazy. Holy cow, crazy weather out there. You only went to Skate Key to see the boys. And the same time, ice skating rink, right? Never learned either of them. There you go. Let's see, will anyone fall? Let's see, will anyone fall? Oh, they're skating good. Was that last night? Oh, wow. Hope everything worked out. Yeah, yakety yak, right? Oh, see, I get one of those things. I get one of those little ping one things. All right, everyone's doing good so far. Everyone's skating. Gotta love Benny Hill. I try to find that other song that I can't find a good copy of it anywhere. Are you new to the broadcast? Tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. We're seeing if anyone's gonna fall on the ice skating rink in Bryant Park, 42nd Street, 6th Avenue, behind the library, people. I loved Benny Hill too there, Frank. I grew up with Benny Hill. You may say that some of my, way, almost fell. Have you ever tried wireless AirPods? No, they're not more comfortable. They fall out of my ear. I have the wrong ear shape for them, time-lapse. I have the wrong shape for them. And actually, if I was home, I have to use wired. There's too much stuff going on here. So, and then somebody fell at the top of the screen there. The Curb Your Enthusiasm music is good too. I don't know that. I forgot that music off the top of my head. Boots Randolph's Yakety Sax. That's right. That's the name of the song, Yakety Sax. That's right. That's going to be the copyright. So, yeah, yo, YouTube, it's Boots Randolph, Yakety Sax. But yeah, I try to get wireless iPods. It'll fall right out of my ear. And I don't trust having those on the subway. I'm perfectly happy with my wired headphones. And I don't find them uncomfortable or anything like that. I find them very comfortable. Whoa, it's the Extraverse. All right. See, that kid's skating perfectly. That kid has conquered. Look at that. He's conquered the ice. He conquered the ice, people. Right there. Patience and fortitude will help you learn how to skate. Patience and fortitude will help you skate, people. Right there. They got one more minute. We've had a couple of spills. But do we have any more? Let's see. That one guy, that one guy's getting a little, whoa. You would be along the edge too? Uh-oh, there it goes. The camera's dropping out. Dropping frames on the camera. Does somebody have a live view solo near that thing? 30 seconds. Mr. Metalhead last Wednesday walked by there and they were playing the Humpty Dance. Had to do a double take. They were playing that beautiful music from the 90s, Mr. Metalhead. They were playing that wonderful music since the 90s. They've been playing some interesting stuff. I go around every now and then. I'm like, why are they playing that? Anyway, there it is. Go to Bryant Park NYC here on YouTube, and you can see this feed for as long as you want. We need more drone footage, people. We need more drone footage. Rebel Radio News time now. It's 11 minutes past the hour, or coming up to 11 minutes past the hour. Good to see you. We got sunrise, actually. Let's go to sunrise in Rotterdam. Here is sunrise in Rotterdam right now. Beautiful morning. Hope you have a great day out there in Rotterdam. And let's go to Sydney, Australia, where it is the middle of the afternoon. There it is. It is 3:10 in the afternoon in Sydney, Australia. I think THW. There you go. ICU Investigations Atlanta. Yes, welcome on into the show. Yes, I think too. Good to see you, Fawn Marie. Welcome. Let's do the Humpty Hump, right? That's what the kids want to hear. They hear the Humpty dance. Hey, remember I met your mama when I was listening to that Humpty dance? I met your mom, and that song solidified, and that's why we got you. And now we're all learning to ice skate in Bryant Park. If it wasn't for that Humpty dance, it wouldn't have existed. Anyway. By the way, we have such amazing traffic here on the Belt Parkway right now that we have a GIF going. Wow. So that's how you know. Go to I love to, or I need to travel. Oh, we have snow on one of the cameras. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got snow. There we go. We got snow on one of our cameras here. Here we go. I need to travel now is that YouTube channel if you want to see a live view of the Bell Parkway and Shore Parkway at the Coney Island Avenue Bridge. We got snow on the live cam right now. Look at this. Snow from 19 State Street looking out towards Statue of Liberty. Actually, let's go the other way. Can we see it? All right, so Statue of Liberty camera, we cannot see it. But we have snow here on 19. It's a lady bump. That's right. It's a Sunday night and I'm feeling alright because I want to dance. Look at me. Anyway, so Stacy's mom got it going on. That brings me back. Oh man, I remember how like the controversy of that song when it first came out, and then there are a lot of there's a lot of people in my generation, a lot of teachers who ended up sleeping with their students. Like that all came in the 90s. Oh my God, simpler times, people. All songs like Stacy's Mom influenced many people in many different ways. It was the 90s. It was a wild time. Anyway, 43 degrees with the wind coming out of the west-northwest at 21 miles an hour. It looks like shooting stars, right? Yeah. So let's go to the yeah, look at that. We have a little squall line here. We have a little squall line. By the way, party's over. We have 15 minutes left in the show. Come on! I know some of you guys have some feelings about me right now, and I would love to know. We could hash it out right now in the next 15 minutes. So now, your 15-minute warning. 97 likes. Is this to 100? Before we end the show. 613 in Cyprus. Good morning, Cyprus. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. Good morning. 15 minutes left in the show. We did a quick 90-minute show. I'll be back on in a few hours. We'll be in Manhattan. Doing a classic tour because I have to do one because I haven't done it yet. But good morning. Good morning, Colleen. Good morning. Light snow here as we wind down the day. You get such a kick of watching me laugh. Tinker Girl, I have to make myself laugh. In this workaday world, especially living here in New York, you got to have a sense of humor and you got to make yourself laugh. Good to see you, Tinker Girl. Welcome. She's a Tinker Girl in a Tinker world. Every time I see your name, that's what I think of. The 90s. Oh, that was early 2000s. Anyway, it's all a blur. As it snows. Look at that. We could say on this live stream, when is it going to snow? And we could say, watch the replay last night it snowed. Did we get both times of it snowing now? We have to do some plane spotting soon. We got to do some runway 4 action. We have not done runway 4 action in a while. So we are due some plane spotting. Am I growing a Santa beard? Maybe. There is a nice skating rink in Prospect Park. It's called the it's called not the Wallman rink. It's called the LaFrac. It's called the LaFrac Center there. LaFrac rink. I appreciate that. One Love. I appreciate that. But we gotta do runway 4. We haven't done runway 4 in a while. We're due to do that. There's a few things we haven't done, and something we haven't done in a while I will do tomorrow, so stay tuned. Classic live stream tomorrow, so classic tour for you guys. So you came home at lunchtime from work and I'm on. Nice surprise. Terry Allen, good to see you, Terry. Hope you're having a great day. As we watch the snowflakes here pass at 19 State Street. As we look across New York Harbor towards Governor's Island, Verrazano Bridge off in the distance, and the Statue of Liberty right underneath me. So, good to see you, Terry. There's 14 more minutes left in the show here, so. Did we hit 100 likes? I think we hit 100. Yeah, 101. Let's go! Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. We hit 100 likes in 90 minutes. I can't complain about that, so thank you guys. You remember LaFrac City? LaFrac City is still around there, cruising for a bluesing. You love the plane spotting? Yeah, we got to do some plane spotting very soon. We have to do some plane spotting. But I think we have a very Our next story, by the way, is going to take us up to Boston, where they found a baby alligator in the Charles River. We'll talk about it in about a minute, and we'll continue on with our news. But we hit 100 likes. It's a beautiful thing. But we'll talk about a baby alligator. A baby alligator being captured in Boston's Charles River. What is a baby alligator doing in the Charles? It's cold up there in Boston. What's wrong with people? Yes, there is a very small rink at Brookfield Place. It's on the back side of the, what's it called there? The Winter Garden. And that's where those palm trees are. But yeah, it's a small ice skating rink behind Brookfield Place. It's a whole bunch of little rinks. The rink underneath the Brooklyn Bridge, I think, is opening up this week. If it hasn't already opened up. But the ice skating rink underneath the Brooklyn Bridge at Emily Warren Roebling Plaza is going to be opening up soon. So all the ice skating rinks are opening up. Christmas is underway. As we wind down the show, we have a few more stories to talk about. Les Noset Kia Ora. We continue on with the news. A baby alligator was captured in Boston's Charles River. We do have pictures, and luckily, the animal is not injured there. So the Brooklyn Bridge rink is going to open in 2 weeks. Okay, not open yet. Yeah, I know they're building it. Right now. But there's a picture there from Joe's Crazy Critters on Instagram there, and we got some pictures of this little poor little guy. Aww. Why do people have to suck? Anyway, an alligator was spotted this week in the Charles River in Boston and was safely captured by the owner of an animal education business. The alligator, which was caught on camera Friday by at least 2 separate witnesses earlier in the week, was captured Wednesday night by Joseph Kennedy, the owner of Joe's Crazy Critters. I love the spelling of that. Kennedy said that it had just wrapped an interview with NBC 10 Boston when he received new information about the sighting of the reptile, so he rushed to the scene. He's quoted as saying, he was tucked into some reeds kind of along the edge there in about a foot and a half of water there. He was tucked in laying on the bottom. All right, so we got video. Let's go to ABC 10 here.
Welcome back. Take a look at this guy. This baby alligator was spotted in the Charles River. A runner spotted this little guy taking a swim.
Something you see every day.
God, they got him out.
NBC 10's Jericho Tran spoke with them about what she saw.
Hi, buddy.
Yeah, little tiny guy. Hi. It's actually smaller than I expected.
A happy rescue tonight.
Yeah.
He was just tucked in and laying on the bottom. It's too cold for him to be out swimming around.
We spoke to Joseph
Poor
Kennedy,
thing almost
the owner
died.
of Joe's Crazy Critters, and his 1-year-old alligator, Al, earlier this evening after this little guy took a dip in the Charles River.
We have the location of the alligator where it was last seen. Would you go look for it?
If you want to give it to me, I'm happy to go look for it. I'm happy to take a ride out there and see if we can grab it.
And that's exactly what he did.
Actually, in that same area, you guys had sent me the location after we spoke. He was tucked down into some reeds, kind of along the edge there, in about a foot and a half of water.
Wow.
And he was just tucked in and laying on the bottom.
Whitney Lieberman first saw the baby alligator during her run Tuesday morning.
He was floating just right on the surface near the concrete. I was so caught off guard that I didn't really think to grab anyone else and be like, is anyone else seeing what I'm seeing here?
The interaction was just a crawl away from the hatch shell along the Esplanade.
Google Maps said that it was called Turtle Pond, but it was essentially one of the 2 bigger lagoons that's right next to the Charles River, kind of off to the side.
But the Charles River clearly is not home to alligators, and this little guy's time was running out.
It's not something that's dangerous to the public, but it is, with the weather, dangerous.
Yeah.
But folks, not all heroes wear capes. Some of them definitely care for baby alligators. Lieberman, who first spotted the alligator, works at a research lab for the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and created a name for the reptile.
The protein I study is called arid. And so my lab members and I have named him Arid the alligator.
Kenny alerted the state's animal control and plans on bringing Arid the alligator to the vet tomorrow. In Boston, Jericho Tran, NBC 10 Boston.
Wow.
I am so glad glad this story has a happy ending. Jericho
Me
was, like,
too.
yelling in our newsroom that they found it. They found it. When she
They found it.
I know both of you will agree with me. Pete, you will. Priscilla, I know you will. That story would only happen to Jericho Tran.
Yeah.
That she helped find.
She gets all the wacky stories. Thank you, NBC 10 Boston. Oh, I'm happy he got out of it. I'm happy. Shout out to Boston. Shout out to J617's Boston. Shout out to Dorchester. Good to see you there, RJ, up there in Colorado. Welcome. In this one episode, alligators in Boston, pelicans in New York. The world is changing. The climate is changing. The climate is changing. See, we have fun stories here. Try to have fun stories here. So, nothing too serious on this show because Gator NATO. Man. Yo, Wally's Gator's son has been found. Late night stream, Gabe, but we're winding it down. We only have 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes and then the broadcast comes to an end. But we'll be back again tomorrow. We were spiking in numbers. What, did somebody just end a live stream? Or you need content, right? We need content. Anyway, I'm just doing my news show today because I didn't go live earlier due to the wind. And by the way, we still have a rather large snow shower over the city right now. So rather large snow shower. Let's see if we still got that on the camera here. Good to see everybody. Welcome. 110 likes. I'll take it. We'll be back at it again tomorrow in Manhattan for a classic live stream we haven't done in a while. So good to see everybody. Welcome. But good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great... This is it. Sunday night's quickly coming to an end. I can't believe how fast today went. Went flying by like the Concorde on its final run to JFK. It was... It's a nice calm stream. Yeah, we'll be back outside. It's the news. We did the 10 o'clock and the 11 o'clock news, so can't go wrong with that. What else? Let's see if Citizen App is popping here. No, nothing really going on Citizen App here. We have another vehicle collision in Hollis, Queens. Everyone, Hollis, Queens here, 315 Atlantic Avenue. Another vehicle. So people crashing cars all over the place tonight. People crashing cars all over the city. Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Those were great. These are fun content. This is episode 20 of Now in New York City Live, which is great. Oh, but do we have police presence? Is that it? Or EMS activity? EMS activity in Hollis, Queens. And there's the vehicle collision. Let's see. Do we have video of that? Yes. Not too much. Citizen App is all wacky here. EMS presence. There we go. EMS presence on Montrose Avenue there in Williamsburg, by the way. So everything's fine with the city. Live DOT camera, Brooklyn Bridge. We're not going there tomorrow, but there's a live camera of it. All is quiet on the bridge. They all had sidekicks, yes. Yes, we used to have sidekicks back in the day, and it was a simpler time. It was a simpler way to broadcast. It was simpler times, people, and I'm happy to have lived them and survived them. We're trying to bring it back, people. We're trying to bring it back. We're bringing back the old school, right? We're bringing back the old school. Diana, take care. Thank you so much for hanging on out with us. This snow is a strong snow shower here. It's pretty amazing. Strong snow shower passing over the city right now. By the way, you got 3 more minutes to tell me off if you have some feelings about me. Are you upset with me for whatever reason? We've been getting a lot of comments on the channel of people being very upset with me. So please feel free to chime in now. You have 3 minutes to chime in and tell me off. The chat is wide open for everybody. So, and now that I've announced that I'm ending, people are already tuning out. It's like media. I got to stay on until whenever. Anyway. It's like old school media. And by the way, I don't know why we don't have our Jersey City camera. Jersey City camera has been down for a hot minute now. For a bunch of these shows. You got a little bit of wind shake up there on the One World Trade Center camera. cars running into empty cardboard boxes. Yeah, like movies. Like movies. You know? How many TV shows and movies you have that shot of the car making like a wide turn and it hits boxes and stuff? And I mean, it was actually in French Connection, you know. Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har. Yes, indeed, Miss Nisi. Yes, indeed. Anyway. I will see you in my dreams. That's the title of this song for Vienna, you city of my dreams. And I will see you guys in my dreams when we do this all over again. We'll do this again. Probably. Well, we are gonna come back on tomorrow. So, yeah. Hope everyone had fun tonight. Did you have fun? I had fun, and I hope you had fun too. But again, like I said, we're gonna do this all over again tomorrow, and we're gonna go back to a classic live stream tomorrow. Yes, I am streaming tomorrow. We're gonna do a classic one. Make sure notifications are on because we'll be on in the middle of the day, maybe early. Let's see how work goes in the morning. And I might be on at an interesting time tomorrow, so stay tuned. Alert the affiliates. And especially everybody over in the Discord servers. Alert the people in the Discord servers. Fawn Marie, you are more than welcome. I want to thank everybody, all 111 of you, for hitting that like button. Yes, thank you so much for hitting that like button. Thank you so much, Diana Lee, for gifting 5 memberships to Dutch Moz Plus. It's much appreciated. 112 of you now. Thank you, guys. Again, we'll be back at it again tomorrow. But from the internet world to yours, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fantastic and beautiful day in the simulation, whether you think you're living in it or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Yeah.